Hello, crafty friends on YouTube. I realized as I was doing these Holi-Vlogs that I didn't actually do an official intro, and there are some new folks here who maybe aren't as familiar with me as the rest of you, so I thought I would film this quick little intro just to kind of give you a better idea of who I am, what I'm about, and all that kind of stuff. So if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Jessie. My pronouns are they, them, and she, her. I'm a queer, non-binary crafter and small business owner. I do cross-stitching, I do knitting, a little bit of diamond painting, a little bit of felt ornament making, apparently recently. I own 3 cats, or am owned by 3 cats, 2 black cats, 1 tortoiseshell. Their names are Momo, Loki, and Luna, respectively. 2 house panthers and the tortoiseshell. So I have 3 cats. They feature fairly heavily in my videos. Momo is actually right here, right now. You may have already seen her if you've watched some of the other videos. But yeah, they like to interrupt things a lot. When I say I'm a small business owner, I own I run a small online needlework shop called Mislaid Pages. Funnily enough, the website is scrolling right down here right now, in fact. So on that website, you can find your normal stitchy things like cross-stitch charts and other accessories, but I also hand dye my own fabric. I generally release those first to folks on Patreon. That's one of their benefits, is that they get first dibs on all those fabrics. And then I release them to the public, usually a week later. Sometimes it stretches out a little bit. In addition to all of this, I also stream on Twitch. So I post videos here on YouTube when I have time. I stream on Twitch usually at least once a week on Fridays, more often if I can manage it. And in addition to all of that, I have a full-time job. I have a full-time day job. So I have a lot going on, but I really enjoy crafts. I enjoy connecting with the community, and I like to participate in charity events and events that work to support organizations that uplift underserved communities. You know, so these are the things that are important to me. These are the things that I tend to talk about. I do talk about a lot of times my stuff is crafty. I talk a lot about crafty stuff, but I also do talk about other things that are going on in my life. As Michelle Bendy, or as Michelle over at Bendy Stitchy says, I'm not a stitchy automaton, so I do sometimes have opinions. I do sometimes share them. When I feel very strongly about something, I will talk about it. So if all of that sounds great to you, fantastic. I would love to have you stay and watch the rest of the videos. Maybe like, comment, and share if that's your thing. If this doesn't sound good to you, that's fine too. There's lots of other floss tubers, lots of other YouTubers, lots of other content on the internet. So feel free to go find something that fits a little bit better for you. It's totally fine. And now let's get on to the Holi-Vlogging. See you soon. Good morning, crafty friends. How are you? It's Thursday. It's December 1st. We're opening all the tiny presents. We're going to start with some coffee because it is first thing in the morning and I need some coffee. I have coffee and tea, but we're going to start with some coffee. I haven't brewed it yet, so I'm going to have to pause and go brew it and then come back. But I wanted to show it to you before I open it. So this is the Coffee Junkie Advent. And it's got individual K-cups that are all numbered. So, day 1. Nutty Butterscotch Toffee. Certified organic, no sugar, no allergens. Awesome. So, Nutty Butterscotch Toffee. That's what we're getting ready to drink. I'm going to go brew this. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have the fresh coffee. Smells pretty good. Nom 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 nom. Yes. It's a little weak, but it's good. It's good. Ah, coffee. The blood of life. Okay, so that's... I'm really tired, y'all. It was a late night last night. Last night was knit night with my friends over at Jasmine, the Knitting Nurses Discord. We always have a fantastic time. It's super chill. But yeah, I was up late, as I usually am. Trying to figure out where I can put this that it's easy to reach, but is not going to get knocked over. I guess that'll be That'll be good enough. So let's start with the food. I haven't had breakfast yet, so let's do all the food ones first. So we have our tea for all reasons. I'm not actually going to brew the tea right now because I just made coffee. But let's see. So day one is Swiss hot chocolate. It's black tea, but it's hot chocolate. It's got black tea, cocoa, chamomile petals, and natural flavors. So there is the tea. And there's quite a bit in here. I had thought that these would be like single serve packets, but I don't know. There's enough for, I think, several cups of tea in there. So that is what it looks like. Swiss hot chocolate. That should be an interesting flavor. Let me see. Oh, you might be able to make a whole pot. 1 teaspoon per cup, 4 teaspoons for a 4-cup pot. I don't know. So maybe there's enough for a 4-cup pot anyway. Because a teaspoon. So by the cup, 1 teaspoon of leaves to each 5-ounce cup. Place leaves in infuser. Add boiling water. Steep 3 minutes. Remove infuser if you prefer strong tea. Increase amount of tea. Not steeping time. Oh, interesting. Okay. So anyway, there's a fair bit of tea in there. Enough for a few cups, which is nice. So it's not just a single serve thing. And that's I've never tried hot chocolate tea. So that is our tea for today. Pardon. I'm going to set that over here. Next, we're going to try our cheese for the day. So this is the Aldi 24 imported festive mini cheeses. The stamp on today's box says Emporium Selection, quality and distinction. That might just be general. It says to pair this with my wine advent calendar. Hold on just one second. My throat is really scratchy this morning. So I did not get the wine advent calendar. I mean, I drink wine. I don't mind wine, but it's not my favorite thing. Also, you know, even though I might be filming some of these in the evening, I'm trying to film most of them in the mornings. So we're not doing wine first thing in the morning. Not my thing. Okay, so let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh, they're individually wrapped too. Well, how are you supposed to... How do I get this out of here? I just cut my nails the other day, so I don't have grabby... Oh, okay. There we go. Interesting. Okay. So, that's a lot of cheese. I had not expected it to be quite... I mean, that's a couple bites of cheese. This might be a lot of cheese first thing in the morning. So, this is an aged cheddar. I guess this is... Yeah, this is talking about all the ingredients. I guess this is the... No, here it is. Aged cheddar. Okay, that's just the ingredients. For some reason, the aged cheddar is all the way on the end. I'm not really sure why, but anyway, so we have aged cheddar. This is going to be real good with the coffee, I bet. I had expected probably half of this amount of cheese per day, so we'll see. We'll see if I can eat the whole thing every morning. It's quite a salty cheese, or cheddar, I mean. It's good, but it's very salty. Kind of crumbly. I am not going to eat the whole thing right now, because that's a lot. I did not think the cheese thing through. But I have some fruit to have for breakfast later. I'll eat the rest of this with the fruit. It's so cheesy. I can't remember the last time I had a cheddar that was that strong. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's just strong for a first thing in the morning. Okay. Now that we've had cheese, let's have chocolate. We're going to start with the Aldi chocolate. Just because the chocolate from Vermont is a little fancier. So again, this is our Countdown to Happiness box. I'm getting a buzz on my phone. What is a text message? Oh, okay. I just have to make sure it's not something important. It's just a delivery that's coming today, so that's fine. Let me see if I can set. I don't understand why. Oh, you know what? Because that's why. That's why. You have to push down. I was like, why does this not fit where they think it should fit? Pardon me while I struggle. Okay, get down in there. Probably if I... So you have to push the front piece down. It's meant to actually come out and sit down on the rest of the box. That's why. Okay. I get it now. It did not come with instructions, y'all. And this tab does not want to... Come on now. There we go. Here we go. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Okay. I'll figure it out eventually. There we go. That's very cute once you figure out how it works. Okay. Where is number 1? There's 2. Here's 1. Okay. So 1 is right here. Ooh, it's a truffle of some... This is a lot of chocolate, too. Okay, so here's today's. It's a truffle of some sort. Very truffly. It's very creamy. Has a strange flavor to it. I don't know if that's because I just ate cheese. Let's see. Of course, when you pop the box out, it makes it difficult to look at the back. Mannan Mousse Milk Chocolate. White chocolate mousse with coffee. It doesn't taste like any of those things. So, I don't know. I don't know if my taste buds are messed up from the cheese or not. It just doesn't, it doesn't taste like white chocolate. It's not bad, but it tastes a little weird. Do you like how I'm just sitting everything behind me as we go? Okay. This Advent's a little bit easier because it's just one, it's one through, and it just keeps going. You don't have to hunt and peck for them. Which, honestly, I think that part of the point of those types of Advent calendars, the chocolate ones, is to give kids something to be occupied with for a few minutes, so they have to look for the number. It's like all about the excitement. Hello, sir. May I help you? I would prefer if you didn't jump up on the table right now. That would be helpful for me. Okay, so let's open up box number 1. Very satisfying. Ooh. So pretty. Okay, so these are like artesian chocolate. Look at that. Look at that little truffle. Little truffle doing truffle things. Okay, let me get you out of there. Ooh. So that's like hand painted. Look at that. That's really pretty. I wonder what flavor this is. It's pretty tasty. It's amaretto. So today's flavor is Jazz's cat. It's pretty tasty. I'm not getting a ton of amaretto flavor, but it is good. Yum. I love how pretty they are too. Okay. So, that's all the food. I'm fueled up now. I'm ready to begin all the things. I'm just trying to decide how to attack this. So, we're going to try to open them in an order that keeps it kind of tidy over here. So let's do pineapple yarn first. Okay, and he's immediately going to jump up there. Okay, so pineapple yarn. Pineapple Coast 2022. Here is package number 1. So I did find all the information about the different bases that each of these advents and countdowns are on. You can find all of that in the description. If it's not on this video specifically, it will be on the intro video that I already posted. So this is bound to be bright and colorful, tropical. Let's see what we got for today. Ooh, look at that. Oh, you can't see it. It's pink. It's pink. Ooh, wow. Look at that. Oh, I love this. It's got like a brown stripe? A brown stripe. Look at that. So pretty. Ooh, there's like this purple, like magenta kind of going through there. That's really nice. Oh, and this tells me what the sock bases are. So this is day 1. Okay, it doesn't have a specific name. It's just part of the Pineapple Coast. But this is the Lani Mini, which is 20 grams, 75-25 superwash nylon blend. And Pineapple Yarns is in the, this says Coastal South Carolina, which I did not realize. For some reason, I thought she was on the other side of... Oh, I'm thinking Lofty Loops. Lofty Loops is like Midwest or Western United States. But yeah, okay, so there's today's Lofty Loops. Sorry. Pineapple yarn. It's gonna be like that this whole time, y'all. It's gonna be like that. Do I want to... I guess I'll keep them in their numbered bags so I can keep them in order until I decide exactly how I'm going to store these. Okay, the first couple of days are going to be just kind of figuring out how to keep everything set up. That's just how it's going to be. It's just how it's going to be. Okay, so that was pineapple yarn. Loki, I'm going to have to ask you to move, sir. Sir. Okay, maybe I'll just sit this right here for now. Now we're going to do Asylum Fibers. Asylum Fibers. This box is so fun. Probably this sleeve is going to go away now. We're going to open up box number 1 here. Loki's very interested in the things. Ooh, can you see? I'm already in love. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, wow. Look. I love it. It's like this dusty lavender mauve kind of color. Ooh. Ooh, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It's not very sparkly. You can't see the sparkle very much, which is unusual because her yarns are usually pretty sparkly. It's not a big deal, but it's interesting. You can't see the sparkle very well. But there is day 1 of Asylum Fibers. I'm going to do kind of what I did last year. I'm going to stick them out like that so we can see them day to day. Because I want to see the fade. I want to see the fade. Okay, now we're going to do Fiber Fox. I still am in love with Fiber Fox's box. And look at the little parcel. Look at the little parcel. So this is the Enchanted Forest. so excited. So excited for I'm so excited for all of them, but this one is going to be so good. Ooh, look at that green. Look at that. Look how, see, I told you, dark, rich, just like super, super deep, lovely saturated color. Let's see, there is, oh, there's a thing in here. I thought it was just a little card talking about the color or something, but it is, ooh. Oh, this is cute. Okay. So these are crystal stitch markers. Fits up to 5mm US 8 needle. It's a whole set of them. Malika, designed by Soraya. So Enchanted Forest is the set. So there's like a little gingerbread house, and then look at the crystals. Aren't they pretty? Those are so pretty. So we got some stitch markers. Pardon. And a gorgeous, gorgeous dark green yarn. I don't know if I'm going to take pictures of these every day. It's a lot. It's a lot. What are y'all doing? What is it we're doing this morning? Hmm? Okay, he's very much in the way. Sir? Sir, can you hop down, please? Please hop down. Please, please, please. Loki. Okay. And now Luna's trying to... Okay, this one is Lofty Loops. This is definitely Lofty Loops. And Lofty Loops is actually, I want to say she's out of... Allison is out of the Midwest somewhere. This doesn't actually tell me. I can't remember. I'm just going to tear it. Just going to tear it. That's all we can do. Oh, wow. It's like sparkling snow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one you can see the sparkle. I can see that. I don't know if you can. I can definitely see the sparkle. But it's such a light, delicate sparkle. It really looks like freshly fallen snow. Looks like snow when you look out your window in the morning and it's just sort of glistening lightly in the sun. That's what it is. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm very happy with that. This is my first time ever with Lofty Loops and pineapple yarn and Fiber Fox. It's my first time with a lot of these dyers, so it's kind of exciting to see what they do. Now we'll do Ruby and Roses. Ooh. So this is the classic Christmas. I feel like this is going to be colors from a Norman Rockwell painting. Oh, wow. And her base is so plush, y'all. Oh, my gosh. Her base, this, she calls it the soft rose base, is just, it's so squishy. But look, it's a beautiful color. It's like all the Christmas greens. It's really nice. So that is Ruby and Rose. Look how, it's just, you can tell that it's squishy. Look how thick. It's thick. Triple C thick for a 20 gram skein. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okie dokie. Let's open up Knut Dern. And this is package number 1. Number 1. I'm going to have to cut these, I guess. I'm just imagining this this lovely woman sitting in her home, tying individually all of these little ties. Oh my gosh! Look! Holy crap! That is some bright. That is so bright. Oh my gosh! Wow, she really packed that in there. Look at it's all squished. I'm going to have to let these breathe so that they can kind of unsquish from being packaged. Now, that is intense. Like, it's not even as intense on screen as it is in person. I will say this doesn't feel like the nicest, it doesn't feel like the softest, nicest base I've ever worked with. It feels a little stiff. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out ultimately. But that color, we're starting with a bright, bright pink. That's going to be interesting. I can't believe she fit that whole thing in this little tiny package. And then she tied each individual one. Like, oh my gosh, that's so much work. So much work. But there we go. There's day one. And I'm going to have to pull this towards me. This is Castle View. I love the way she packaged this. So I do prefer boxes in general, but she's actually packaged this so you can pull them directly out of the bag each day. You don't have to dump them out or anything. They're very intentionally packaged so that the numbers that you need are right on top and easy to get to. And I appreciate that so much. So number one is just right here. Number one. I didn't pull out the card here. Thank you so much for choosing our mermaid-themed yarn advent this year. Inside you'll find 24 number bags intended to be open from December 1st. Each mermaid has a name, which you can find overleaf. I really hope you enjoy opening the packages each day. I can't wait to see what you make. I'd love to share. I'd love you to share using hashtag CasualViewYarns on social media. Jen. Oh, and then it's got all the names on the back. What's your mermaid name? Okay. First letter of your name plus the month of your birth. So first letter, Marina. And Marina Dazzling Fin. That is my mermaid name, apparently. Okay, so let's see what our first mermaid, let's see what her name is. Or their name. Or his name. Oh, and it's got a little stitch marker. It's got a teeny little tail stitch marker. Look at that. So this is also a sparkly base. Just ever so slightly understatedly sparkly. It's really nice. It's very pale pink. Very understated. So this is Maya Ocean Tide. Maya Ocean Tide. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so that is the last of the yarn advents. The countdowns, the yarn countdowns. So now we just need to see what Evertote has in store for us today. This is just all going to be awkward every day. It's just all going to be awkward every day. That's just how it is. Okay, let's find package number one. Package number, it's kind of heavy. There might be like a needle minder in there, maybe. There definitely is, because there's a magnet. I did not intend to tear the bag open in that way. I was hoping to be able to put things back in here. Ooh. Wow. Oh, okay, I see it. It's burbs. It's burbs, y'all. Look at the burbs. Can you see it? It's like a modern folk embroidery little motif, but made into a needle minder. That's really cool. Pardon. There's also a piece of floss jewelry. So we have the ring with the little piece of jewelry. It's got a really pretty design on it. That's probably more of Jacob's work. It looks very much like modern folk embroidery to me. And we have our first color. So this is Tannenbaum, which is German for Christmas tree, from Leo and Roxy. So it looks kind of black on camera, but it's actually a really, really dark green. So that's our first color for the stitch along. Let's see. This is going to be our little piece of the pattern. I kind of love how they've done the different pieces of the pattern. This is really spiffy. So I'm not going to show you the back because the back has the pattern on it. I'm looking at the back. But there's a card. There's a little card that has the piece of the pattern on it. Holiday 2022 countdown. Welcome to this first part of Evertote 2022 Holiday Countdown. Now you're ready to start your first part of the project. Before you start, make sure you read through the instructions that come with this design carefully. Oh, there were instructions. We cannot wait to follow everyone's progress. If you're on Instagram, please use the hashtag CountdownSal. We'll see you there. So there's the first piece. And it looks interesting. It's actually totally stitchable really quickly, because this section is 22 by 73 and it's not full coverage or anything. If you're familiar with modern folk embroidery designs, they're definitely not full coverage, so there's plenty of open space. So this is, you know, a couple hundred stitches. I could probably do that. But I have to read the instructions first because I'm sure there's a particular way that you need to place this so that the rest of it fits on the fabric. So before I do anything with that, I will make certain that I know where all of that fits. Okay, so that is our that's our day one, folks. That's December 1st. That's all the boxes. It's all the cheese, all the chocolate, all the everything. I hope you've had fun hanging out with me. I'm hoping to have some more coffee and tiny presents with you again tomorrow. So I hope you'll be back. Or if you're watching this on YouTube later, just stay tuned. The next clip will come right up in just a second. I'll see you soon. Bye. Good morning, crafty friends. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Happy December 2nd. We're here for all the tiny presents again. So I hope you're excited. Yesterday was really fun. I'm looking forward to opening more of the things today. Yeah, we have our merry and cute shirt on again. So this is my official holiday attire, as it were. So how are you? I have already made the tea because yesterday I opened the Swiss hot chocolate, so that we're having this black tea. It's interesting. I've never had hot chocolate tea, so interesting. It's quite good. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Don't want to take too long. There's a lot of stuff to open, so let's go for. Let's look at the coffee first, because I'm trying to do things in the same order. So Coffee Junkie coffee, which I will have probably tomorrow morning or maybe later today after. So day 2. Chocolate bourbon pecan pie. Ooh, that sounds good. And I didn't realize yesterday there's actually there's little things on the back. So it says serve with an attitude of gratitude. Okay then. Hashtag caffeinated kindness. So chocolate bourbon pecan pie. That's going to be fun. I'm gonna put the sticker back on it so I know which day. So I don't drink the wrong one by accident. So that's really fun. I'm excited to try that one. Chocolate bourbon pecan pie. Now a pecan pie coffee sounds fantastic. A bourbon pecan pie. And when I make pecan pie, I make it's a spin-off of a bourbon pecan pie. I actually put Grand Marnier in instead of bourbon, and it's so good. Okay, so that's the coffee. The tea for today, which is not actually what's in my cup, but oh, and speaking of which, so I was talking about how it seemed like a really generous amount. I made a full cup of tea, and that's how much is left. So there's like 3 or 4 cups in there. It's pretty good. Okay, day 2 is Winter Punch. Yeah, so there's a lot of tea in there. Winter Punch. I don't know if you can really read that. So Winter Punch is rooibos, coconut slices, ginger bits, cinnamon, apple bits, cardamom flavoring, and black pepper. That sounds interesting. I can't wait to try that one. So that might be later today. Again, I love that there's so much. This is a lot of tea. So I can drink these well into January, excuse me. It's going to be plenty of tea. So that is our tea. Very impressive. Very interesting blends. I love when there's something different. And it's not just, you know, lemon, ginger, black tea. It's like, it's nice. It's nice. Okay, cheese. We'll see how well I can keep up with this cheese calendar because that was a lot of cheese. Okay, how do I have to open it somehow to get to, oh, there we go. Oh, there's like a whole, there's a whole thing there. Why is my phone blowing up today? What is all this nonsense? Okay, people are messaging me. I will answer when I finish recording. Let me see. Okay, so 2 is right here. Where is the... Here's the little door. Oh, this is a red pesto Gouda. Interesting. Ouch. Getting these little packages out of the box is slightly difficult. Okay. So, this is our red pesto Gouda. I thought it was going to be a jalapeno, which I was not excited about, but red pesto Gouda. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. I'm very hungry. It smells good. It's kind of like if you dipped the cheese in marinara sauce. It's kind of good. I'm kind of digging that. I'll save the rest for breakfast. It's very savory. Very interesting. Okay, so let's see what does our Aldi chocolate advent have in store for us today? Hello. May I help you? It's a Momo. Say hi, Momo. She just wants to know why I'm rattling in the box. So it's a very square piece of chocolate. Ma'am. May I help you with something? You can't have chocolate. Chocolate's not for kitties. May I help you? What you doing? No, you don't need to, ma'am. No. There's not space there. Go back the way you came. Get plenty of cat hair in my tea. Thank you. I don't know if eating the chocolate after the cheese is the best idea. I can't tell if the chocolate is just not great. Where is this? Cappuccino milk. Cappuccino chocolate cream. Maybe it's just I don't like their coffee flavored truffles. I don't know. Not in love with that. It's nice and creamy, but I'm not digging the taste. The taste it's not good. I'm going to save the other half to try after I don't have cheese in my mouth and see if I like it a little bit better. Okay. And finally, the fancy Vermont chocolates. Ooh. These are so pretty, y'all. Which is the whole reason that I bought them, honestly. Because look at how pretty. Look how pretty. Ugh. My fat fingers won't get them out of the box. Okay. So pretty. They're like hand decorated. So this one has like a touch of like gold paint on there. Very dark. That tastes good. It's like a brownie. What is this? Oh, this is just a plain. This is a plain truffle. But it's rich, like a rich and fudgy, like a brownie. Really good. Yum, yum. This one is excellent. It's interesting. I can really tell the quality difference between the handmade chocolates and the Aldi chocolates. This is so good. It really is like a tiny bite of brownie. It's really rich and delicious. Okay. I'm going to finish eating this. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's get into the tiny presents. Okay. So, pineapple yarn. Day 2. So we have this gorgeous, like, pinky purple yesterday. Oh, wow. That is bright and tropical, but I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Okay. Look at these. Is this going to be like a tropical fade? Is that what we're working towards here? Look at this. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. What I may have to do is actually, I kind of wish, this is something that, that Fangirl Fibers does that I really love. She gives you the little tags in the bags with it. And, so I remember with the Gilmore Girls, I was able to, maybe I can, oh, actually, I just realized, I don't even have to save the bags. She actually has written day 2. So I don't have to do that. I'm doing things I don't have to do. Anyway, mid-thought. What Fangirl Fibers does is give you the little tag with the yarn. So when I was done filming the Gilmore Girls countdown box, I was able to just pin those tags to the individual skeins so that I knew which day everything was. But Pineapple Yarns, and I've forgotten her name. I'm always forgetting people's names. Marina at Pineapple Yarns has actually already numbered the tags that are on the skeins. So fantastic. That is fantastic. So I'm going to get rid of the baggies. We don't need more clutter. Okay, so that is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm loving that so far. 2 days in, and it's super fun. Okay. I'm a little extra this morning. Apparently I'm a little bit more awake. I don't know if the black tea is what's made me more awake. Okay. Asylum Fibers. So this is yesterday's, which is interesting. It's kind of muted compared to some of the other things I'm opening, right? But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's see. Can you see? Look at that. Ah. Ooh, that's interesting. It's, what's really interesting to me is how little you can see the shimmer. I'm surprised and I'm curious why that is. Like, you can just barely see it. And it's the same percentage of Stellina, and yet somehow her base is significantly less sparkly. But anyway, so now we're leaning more into the mauve. We're adding some red and yellow accents. We got some speckles going on. Interesting. Very interesting. So there's the two colors together. Interesting. And this is called Upward. That is the fade name that she's working with. Let's do Fiber Fox. So yesterday it was this brilliant dark green, a rich green. Let's see what we have today. Okay, more green, different green. Let's compare and contrast. So, day 1 green, day 2 green. So they're very, very similar. We got a little bit more blue going on in the new green. It's a little bit more yellow in the first green. When you hold them together, you can see. Interesting. A little closer together than I expected, but we definitely got rich forest vibes, right? Rich forest vibes. Okay. So this was, I've already gotten them mixed up. Which grade is which? Oh no! I think this was the, it doesn't matter. It probably doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. I'll look at yesterday's video. I think I put them back in the right order. Okay, Fiber Fox. Now let's get into the lofty loops. So yesterday's, I loved yesterday's Sparkly Snow. Let's see what today's is. Ooh. More Sparkly Snow, but it's purer snow. It's closer to white. Oop. It's like a silver blue. So it's sort of like it's almost the same color but without the speckles. That's going to be a really wintry kind of fade, it looks like. This one I can tell the difference. This is day one with the speckles. So very pretty. I'm loving the Sparkly Snow vibes. Sparkly Snow vibes. I'm already trying to think, what could I use this for? What could I use? What can I use that for? We'll have to see. Ugh, pardon, my nose is running. And itchy, apparently. Okay, Ruby and Roses, day 2, with the squishy. It's so squishy. I love the squishy. I love how soft and squishy her yarn is. Easily about my favorite base of all of the yarns that I've used. Oh, I love this. I love it. So it's gray with little pops of pink and stuff. Yesterday we had the green. We had like the Christmas greens, and today we've got the grays. These are kind of reminiscent of some colors that she did last year, which pardon me, which I'm not mad at, but they do look familiar. Addison definitely, she's one of those dyers that has a very clear favorite color palette, and it shows in a lot of her different dye, in a lot of her different colorways and stuff. You'll see hints of previous colorways in a lot of new colorways, because she has a certain style and she has a certain taste, and that's consistent throughout her stuff. Oh, why is my nose so itchy? Okay. Now we're on to Knutadern. So we've got zwei, which is 2. Zwei. 1 in German is ein. 2 is zwei. We're going to have German number lessons while we open the Knutadern. Pink! But not as pink as yesterday. I'm still amazed at how she squished that down in there. Oh my gosh. So I'm hoping these will fluff out a bit once they've had a chance to expand and relax and that sort of thing. Ooh, I like that. I'm glad that they're not all going to be this bright. As nice as that is, it's a little much. But look at that. That's going to be nice. I'm digging the vibe this rainbow is going to have. This is going to be a nice neon rainbow, but we're going to have these like tonals in between. I think it's going to be fabulous. Fabulous. I can't wait. So I'm guessing we're going to go from pink into red, is my guess. So I'm here for it. I'm very excited. Very excited to see where this is going. Okay, so that's Knutadern out of Germany. now we're gonna open up our mermaid. Let's meet our mermaid for the day. Yesterday was Maya Oceantide. I'm Marina. I am Marina Dazzling Fin. But yes, Maya Oceantide was yesterday's. This is Athena Glimmer Bubble. Athena Glimmer Bubble. Wow, Jen. Thanks for giving me some tongue twisters. Let's see what Athena looks like. Ooh. Very pretty. The yarn smells good. It's not too perfumey. I was just like... Nice. This reminds me of like a strawberry sundae or something. It's very light pink with these pops of red, a little bit of like corally pink, salmon pink, a little bit of orange. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So yesterday's Maya is very understated. Athena is a little bit more fancy. A little bit more fancy, but yeah, so here we go. Here's the two together. So we have Maya here, and then Athena. That's going to be pretty. That's going to be so pretty. These are actually a little bit more toned down than I had expected. I had expected to jump right into like deep jewel tones, so this is interesting. We're starting out with these like kind of clamshell pinks. So, okay, so that's all the yarn. Yeah, that's the last of the yarn. Now let us look at this is our Evertote Modern Folk Embroidery Leo and Roxy Combo Holiday Countdown Box. I'm going to try, in fact, let me cut this one, because I ripped that bag all to heck yesterday. So we should have a thread. I know we've got a pattern piece. Ooh, okay, so yesterday was a really dark green. Today is this kind of bricky red. This is called Holiday Punch. It's a really nice red. Ooh, there's a lot more stitching. Oh, does this go on top of... I'm going to have to... I still haven't read the instructions. Jesse, have you read the instructions so you know what's going on? Absolutely not. Why would I do that? It looks like this builds on top of... Yeah, so... Okay, I think those are the symbols from yesterday. So yeah, you do yesterday's pattern. This builds on top of what was stitched yesterday. So still not a ton of stitches. Obviously, I have not started it yet. Me behind on a stitch along. If I don't start it, I can't ever be behind, right? Right? If I just don't start it. But yeah, here's our day 2 pattern. I'm not going to show you the pattern because, yeah. But yeah, so we have, yesterday we had some green. Today we have some red that's really gorgeous. Really gorgeous. So there is our stitchy thing. Hopefully, let's see, today is Friday. Hopefully by the end of the weekend, I feel like I want to start this. I'm feeling jazzed and I want to start this. So hopefully by the end of the weekend, I will have worked on it some and I'll have some progress to show you. So that'll be fun. Won't it? Won't it be fun? Okay, well, that's it for today. If you're watching this on Patreon, I will see you again tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube, then the next clip will be right along here in a second. Regardless, I hope you're having the best day that's available to you, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hello, crafty friends. I just wanted to jump on here and give a quick note to my YouTube viewers. So as I started compiling these videos, I realized that at 30 minutes each, if I put 7 of them together, that's several hours of viewing for you. So I thought maybe instead of giving you a multiple hour long vlog compilation, maybe I'll release these 2 or 3 days at a time. One, that keeps you from getting way far behind with all of the tiny presents, but 2, that's a more watchable chunk of time than maybe like 4 hours. So just putting this note here because I realized that I had been saying, if you're on YouTube, you'll see the next clip right now, but you're going to see like 1 or 2 clips, and then the video is going to end, and then there will be a new video. So just letting you know. For everybody else, hi. Hi, how you doing? We'll see you soon. Bye.